Hello, welcome to another episode of Design Project Review. As you guys can see on the top, we have a whole list of people that I do want to finish reviewing. This is all the new projects that are on our group. I will try to go through them, but again, I will only do this for about roughly 10 to 15 minutes for each videos. So let's dive in. This project is from Milan. Hopefully I say your name correctly. From the first glance, I like the color. It really popped. The shapes are unique and kind of fun. I'm wondering about this distance, but I understand that this probably depends on how far you stretch the website against your grid. I like the selection of icons. If you made the icons, awesome. And looks like this is a portfolio website where you have each of your project in there. Skills, talking about the skill of the person, testimonial. 路人一场. I always suggest to make that a real text. Having real text will usually help people to think this project is a little more real instead of a concept. And just looking through the project, I really like the gradient and the choice of color. I like how this has the browser. It kind of indicate where the screen starts and where it ends. So now it's just a zoom in screen of that, which we already talked about. And just go and scroll down. Well, good job. I would suggest to, for future project, make it a little bit more than just one long page. Maybe a few more screen. Usually having more screen will show you UX, UI ability, and then usually the longer projects are the projects that get featured. Anyways, the second one. First off, I really like this really clean mockup, and I like how the mockup share the same color palette with the design. I like the choice of the vector image. Looks like it's probably Andra again. Andra is really good for UX UI design. I think you do well. This is looking good. Well done. Down here, I feel like this space looks close. Looks like you can use a tiny bit more space compared to up here. Lo-fi photo types. That's cool. You have done a lot of pages. The transparency here with the phone having a curve almost make it look like the screen is curving down. I don't know if that's intentional. Looks a little, looks not quite right. I wonder if that can be addressed. Just the colors, the font. I like that. I think that's good. Here's some spacing. I know you try to do the adjustment for the both sides, but the spacing AI, I'm pretty sure in the Illustrator you can adjust some of the space to make the text not so open evenly. Maybe I'm pretty sure there's a setting. I haven't used Illustrator for a while. I'm pretty sure there's a setting where you can make the space between the letters a little bigger, more even, to make this space not super large. High fidelity, I'm excited to see this. This is looking great. I like this to show people when there are a lot of this diagonal template to see that when there are a lot of screens. But I do want to see like a few, maybe like this, but maybe a little more, so I can like kind of look at each of them. It's like my first feeling of just follow this really nice flow and then just kind of scroll down instead of really focusing on each of the detail of the screen. Overall, it's a really nice project. Well done. The next person, Ali. Here's the logo. Here's a project with markup. I think the markup looks nice. Good. I like it. I really like this, especially with the logo right there. But this one, yeah, it's probably fun. Not common, but it's probably fun. Usually it's either on this side or that side, but it's probably fun. Sticky notes. Here's the closer look, so we can read it. Yeah, good job. The next project, it's from Shuhai. Yeah, and I just can't pronounce anybody's names, but I really just want people to know who you guys are, so give you guys more chances to be seen by the world. Those are cool. I don't know where did you find these illustrations, but they're really cool. If you draw them, let us know. Comment on the comment section, and people can know that you can not only design UX UI and also illustration. Right here in this button, looks like this. It's a little flat out. Like it's not quite rounded anymore. I don't know. You can maybe check it and see how it is. I like the space, you put in here. This is really nice. You understand when there's O cup like this, you need a little more space to make it look not so like edge to edge for each of the corner of the letters. I'm gonna kind of fake zoom in, so I can kind of look at it where I think it's about regular font size. And I think the order now is a bit small. Not only is a little bit hard to read, I also wondering if my finger going to be like fitting that little bit of spot. I think Apple suggested 44 point or pixel for the height of the button on mobile, like minimum size. So think about that. Like when you could make it bigger and make all the image go down. Think about it. And over here, this is looking like if I was having a phone, I probably cannot read that. Or yeah, so like or here. Think about some of those things. But the design looks really good. I think you did a really good job. Those are minor issues. Here is from Tenzer. Man, sorry. How about I try not to pronounce you guys' name and just kind of point at it. This is really good. I feel like there's an outline here that look a little darker than that. It could be just how I perceive it. Maybe check that, and that this is pretty good. Yeah, just keep it up. This I don't get this chopping from this screen to that screen. I'm not quite sure. And like this makes sense. I can see that the connection up here, I kind of just lost. Alright, yeah. I would suggest you one thing. I would suggest you, for this kind of project, I'll put it in behance, and I will try to make the whole page instead of just a screenshot and a little snip. And it's just a little confusing with the content. Well, thanks for sharing. I don't see the name, and I close out on my Facebook. So good job. This is fun. Yeah, I definitely cannot read that. But yeah. This project is super nice. This is like I said, minimal, and it's super minimal. This is so flat. The object is minimum. The design is minimum. Icon is super cute, and I think this is well done. Understanding like the space and grid. Yeah, font, the row. Here's the welcome screen, sign in. You're pro. If you're watching, you're pro. You're doing great. I love it. I'm gonna give you a like without even finishing it. This is a good job. I like the flat mobile. Yeah, all the screen are looking so good. This is a good project. Everybody definitely go check it out. He probably has a lot of good projects in his portfolio. I mean, that's my guess. Diana. I can read that. Good start. This is really good. I like the small little description, logo, the screen. I think that looks really good. Nice. There's a video. Yeah, let's watch it. Nice. Well done on that video, and looks like everything is pretty good size. Yeah, I think you did. I think you did well. And this is all looking pretty good. I like what I see. I wonder if they can use a little more space here. That's really fun. There's a dimension to it. Really pop. Another video. It is. Let's see what is this one. Looks pretty similar. Let's see. Premiere Pro, interesting. I was wondering like what did you use to make this video? It looks outside of auto animate ability in XD, so pretty cool. Nice work. The design. This is kind of hard to give feedback when most of this seems to work, but it's good. Go check out her project. Here's the lollipop design. He was featured in a group before. You're doing really well design. I like that, showing some drawing with hands. Really cool. You don't get to see that very often. The image is a little fuzzy. make sure you when you're designing. Oh, I don't even know if you're designing it, but if you design it in XD, design at time 1 and export at time 2. That will help to make sure the video quality, not image quality, is very good. The design is good. Golden Isam. You guys know how I feel about that one. I'll definitely make up something just to make it look more like, just make it sound English. Like this is good. Like you just make something else up, or use some plugin. There's some plugin that fill in like the wiki whatever in XD and fill up text from the Wikipedia. It will look more legit than Golden Isam. I really like this. I feel like the spacing is just so clean. Well done, Lollipop Design. Everybody go check out his project. Well, I think that's it. We're at 16 minutes, a little longer than I was wanting this video to be. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, or several more. Maybe what I'm going to do is cut this video and then make another one, and then maybe I can post 2 today or tomorrow, and then so you guys can all be covered, and then we can focus on the new people. Thank you guys for being in the community, and I hope my video helps. Subscribe and I will make more videos. Thank you.